Hello there. Happy Monday. How is everybody? Let me get logged on here so I can see who pops on with me. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I know it went pretty fast like they always do, but it was a good weekend. All right. I'm all logged on there. So if you're on with me, then pop on and say hi. I'm not sure if you guys know, but Facebook is getting rid of videos after 30 days, I think it was. They keep sending me notifications that they're going to delete my videos. So I'm trying to transfer all of them over to YouTube, so just be patient. If you don't see a video or something, then hopefully you can find it over on YouTube. But yeah, I think it was 30 days that they're leaving them up, and then they're deleting them. So I'm trying to get everything transferred. But hi, Candy. Thanks for watching. It's a cold one today, isn't it? My goodness. Nice one day, windy the next. We might have snow, we might have rain. You never know. It's always something here in Michigan. I have a few things to show you today. One of them is I have a couple card kits available. One is the Storybook Friends. Afternoon, yep. And with this kit, it is $40 for the kit, and you get at least $25 in product. And we're making this cute little treat holder. And then you have this card, you have a baby card, and you have a spring card. So this is one of the kits that you can get that I'm offering right now. I'm only offering it till next Monday. It's going to be a quick turnover just so I can get supplies ordered. And that's what I did all weekend, was cut kits for those that have already placed orders. So I have all the kits ready and prepared. I'm just waiting on the stamp sets or the bundles if that's what you ordered. And then, first time I have tried to do 2 kits at once. I'm also offering the Faith Collection, and this is going to be another kit. Let me find the cards here. So you can add this kit on for $20, and we have this card, my favorite, this one, and this one. So you can get all of these cards, 2 of each. There's 4 different cards, and it's a $20 add-on. Now, if you want to get the stamps with it, then you can add that on as well, $19. And if you want the bundle that goes with it, it's $36.75. But you don't have to add those on if you just want the card kit. It's just $20. So, hi, Pearl. Thanks for watching. So I have that, and then same thing with this, the Storybook Friends. If you want to add on the stamp set, it's $25, and if you want to add on the whole bundle, it's $55.75 added on. So quick turnover on those. Just let me know by Monday if you're interested in either one of those, and I will get those to you. If you ordered the Sweet Pea kit that I just had out, those were also cut this weekend. They're all done. If you ordered just the kit, they were already mailed out on Saturday. And if you ordered the bundle, stamp set, or anything like that, then again, I'm waiting for my order to come through with Stampin' Up. So I've been busy this weekend. Lots of kits cut, lots of things done. I just did a reel over on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I just made this quick card. So I just got that up. Let me see. What else is new? Let me see. Yeah, we're going to use... Uh-oh. Am I losing you guys again? Okay. Let me know if you're still with me. It just blacked out on my end. Hopefully I'm still there. Resourceful Rusty. And like I said, he just cracks me up. He just looks like a really grumpy dude. I'm not sure what he's angry about, but he does have a good message. He's, keep going. Don't give up. You've got this. You can do it. Those are, happy words that everybody likes to hear. So even though he's got like a really grumpy face, okay, it froze. I'm glad it came back on, Candy. Thanks for letting me know. I thought I had a great idea to use with him today. So we're going to be using him. I've showed you guys this before where he can be anything you want him to be. Squirrel, skunk, red fox, raccoon. I've done a little bit of everything with him. So today we're going to use him. This is what I came up with to use with Resourceful Rusty. It is a box of notes of encouragement. We all need encouragement, no matter who you are. We all like to hear positive things. So I made this box. This is an old paper pumpkin box, the mini ones that we used to sell. I have a ton of them in stash. We can't order these anymore, but if you spend $40 in the online store with me this week, you're going to be getting what we make today, and I will include the box with it. So it's just a super cute box. It says notes of encouragement, and then we have some note cards inside. Now, a few of the things, let me start out here. This is the textured notes dies. I don't know if you can see the detail on those. I love those dies. Lots of different, here, let me grab them here. Tons of different dies on this set here. So they're all different, but then like that one and that one doubles, and this one and that one doubles. So lots of different sizes to craft with. So that's what I used on the outside. And I also used this paper. Now this is going away because we're getting new colors next month in the new catalog. So if you have the 23, 25 in colors, that's the 6x6 paper, these are all changing. This is going away, and we're going to have 5 new colors. So I used the hearts. I love the hearts in this paper pack and all the different colors. So that's what I used on the outside. And then on the inside, let me show you what I made. So our first one, I thought this was hilarious. I thought they were like just so cute. They're just throwing apples at each other, and this one looks like he's kind of getting ticked off. But it's got a background stamp in this set that I stamped the envelope with. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for watching. So we are making this today. We are also making this one. It says keep going. And again, I used the background stamp to make this. I thought he was super cute, and I stamped 3-generation stamping. And I also made this one. Don't give up. You've got this. And, you know, we all could use this card every once in a while. And then it's got the cute apples. So all these note cards fit inside of your cute little box. So that is what we're going to be doing today. I love this stamp set. Like I said, I just think he's cute. So let's get going. I think I got a few on. If you didn't hear me, then my videos on Facebook are going to be going away. So they're deleting them after 30 days, I think it was. So I'm trying to transfer everything over to YouTube. So just be patient if you can't find something, or go watch me on YouTube. I'm trying to do that still. So like I said, these are the note cards, and they come 20 in a pack. So you get the envelopes and you get the note cards. And that's a great deal. I mean, you can make a lot of cards with that. This paper, let me grab it for you guys. This is Shades and Hues. This is the crackle paper, and then on one side, and then the other was the stripes, like this. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. I took this paper right here, and for my strips, I just cut strips out in different colors, and that's what, where'd my card go? That's what I used to go here. So that was the paper that I used. And then, like I said, this is just the crackle on one side and the lines on the other. This is, let me see, I was going to write the measurements down. 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. So we're going to put that right here. And then, like I said, I cut 2 strips out. They're different colors here. So I'm just going to add those. I think I'm going to grab my liquid glue here. I'm glad my video unfroze. I was like, oh no, here we go again. Last week was a disaster. We're going to put that one there. And we're going to put, that looks like the same color, doesn't it? I think it is. Let me cut another strip. So I'm just going to cut, let me see, I'll do like a 1/4 inch there. And then this was, what did I say? 3 1/4. So let me cut this off before I glue that on there. We want a little bit different color so we can see the different variations in the color. So let's put this down here. There we go. That's better. Okay, now we're going to grab this piece of white. Let me tell you the measurements on this one. 2 1/4 by 3, and then we're going to mount it on a piece of cardstock that is 2 1/2 by 3 1/4. Okay, so we are going to grab our stamp set here and grab that little guy out. He's the one that looks like he's huffing and puffing. This is a red rubber stamp set, in case you needed to. Some people like red rubber, some people like photopolymer. We're going to grab him, and I'm going to use my black Memento. I colored most of these characters. Look, I already have black on me. I just seen it on my paper. I cannot stamp with black without wearing it. We are going to stamp him down here. And then I'm going to grab my Misty Moonlight, and we're going to grab the words out of this. Don't give up, you've got this. He looks like he's ready to give up, doesn't he? But we're not going to let him. We're going to put that right there. Okay. All right. So we are just going to put this up on dimensionals. I'll put one in the middle there so it doesn't sag on me. Oh, okay. I guess we're coloring this after I get it on. I meant to color this first. I colored almost all of these images ahead of time so you guys didn't have to watch me color. And I just put that one on there, but that's okay. You guys can watch me color this real quick. Are you guys in close enough? Let me see. Let me zoom in a little bit. All right, we got a couple apples down here. Now I found that with this, sometimes when you're coloring, you don't want to get too close to the edge because then it bleeds out a little bit. So sometimes it's better just to tap, tap, tap and not get too close to the edges. So this is real red. I used the light one. And then I'm going to use the light grainy apple for the stems or the leaves here. And then I colored this guy gray, so I'll use the dark and the light gray. I don't know what he is. What do you guys think he is? He could be, I don't know, he could be a raccoon if I put stripes on his tail here. And then I'll color his belly here lighter. I like using this brush tip. I think it covers ground quicker. And then this is the dark smoky slate. So I'm just going to color the rest of his body here. Let's get this arm. And I'm going to cover up here. Oh, can't forget his little ears there. We got to do half and half. We'll have to put a little pink in there. Just like that. Isn't he cute? I think he's super cute. Okay, let me zoom back out a little bit. Now we're just going to put this on our card front. Like this. All right. Now I got a little heart and I cut the heart out of the Bee Builder punch. So I'm going to put a little glue on this heart. And we're going to put it right up. We're going to stick it right up here. There you go. Isn't he cute? I thought he was adorable. Don't give up. All right. So there's one of them. This one right here, we'll do this one next. And these guys I already colored ahead of time, so you don't have to watch me color. This one, this is the new corrugated embossing folder. Let me show you real quick. I love this thing. It's a deep, 3D folder, and it just reminded me of like a warehouse. I don't know why. I just thought if you did this in gray or silver or something like that, like the tin buildings, the warehouses, that's what it reminded me of. So I just kind of like imagined them being up on a shelf or something, throwing apples at each other. I don't know. Sometimes your brain just does weird things. Goes different places. But that's what I thought of when I was making this card. So we're just going to put a little glue, and I'm going to use liquid glue on this because if you try, it just seems to get in the cracks better because it is so bumpy. So I'm just going to use that. Now this paper is from Country Woods, so this is all the wood grain paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear, and I'm going to tear it towards me so I get that white edge there. I'm just going to tear both of these pieces and stick them on here. And again, I'm going to use liquid glue so it sticks there. And I got these guys already done. I colored them a little different. I just have to make sure that I have enough room for this guy that's throwing the apples. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that one. And again, I'm going to tear it towards me. And I'm going to cut it off about right there. Yep, that'll work. Okay. So I'm going to take these guys and I'm going to pop them up on dimensionals. And I'm also going to take this little apple that I already colored, and I'm going to cut a little tiny piece of dimensionals, and I'm going to stick that right on there. Can't forget that guy. So this guy looks like he's catching them. And this guy looks like he's having way too much fun throwing them. Okay, I'm going to take this apple. We're going to stick that one up there. They're just funny. Okay. Sometimes it's the little things. Makes you laugh. So this little white piece is a 1/2 inch by 1.5 inches. So let me grab my cutter here. We'll do a 1/2 inch. And this happy message that he's giving us is, you can do it. You can do it. Okay. Let me grab my black Memento again. And we're going to put this one on the block. See if I can get that straight. There we go. All right. Actually, I'm going to cut a little bit more of this off. And I'm going to grab my banner, triple banner punch, and I'm going to just banner that end here. Let me see, where's my words? How far do I have? Let me do this. Get it straight here. Just like that. And then we're going to add a few dimensionals for this. So this sheet, I think this sheet was one that came in the paper pumpkin, so sometimes you can tell because you have more solid around the edges. So I'm just going to cut off a long solid piece and just stick that right on there. Just like that. And there you go. Whoops, make it straight. Aren't they cute? All right, and then this one I did the, I stamped the apples on the envelopes. And then, all right, moving right along. Okay, so far, which one's your favorite? Isn't this a fun set? Let me get all my stamps clean so I can find them. Got one more. Now this one I need to bring in a piece of scrap paper because I'm going to do a little background stamping. I think I got one hid under this mat here. So I'm going to take my note card. I'm going to take this fun stamp. I love plaid, so this was a fun stamp. At first I just stamped it all in yellow, but I felt like it just needed something more, so I just kept stamping. Why not? So I'm going to take my yellow here. I'm just going to turn my paper. Might turn my block here. You want to stamp off the edges. Just like that. This is Daffodil Delight. And then I'm going to do, sorry guys, Lemon Lime Twist. So let me clean this ink off here. And I'm just going to stamp randomly again. I liked these two colors together. I thought it looked awfully springy. I think we're all ready for spring. We're sick of this cold weather. Let me see, I'll put one down here. Isn't that a fun pattern? I love that. Okay, again, that was Lemon Lime Twist. And then I have a circle from Spotlight on Nature. And what I'm going to do with this one, I needed something for him to stand on. So I thought it would be fun to take this one out of here that is the Storybook Friends. And I know this is a carrot set or a bunny set, and it's probably carrots in the ground, but it didn't matter because I'm going to turn it into an apple because we can. Spring for sure. Yep, we're ready. So, yep, this set, it looks like a carrot probably popping up there. It looks like a carrot popping up here. But we are just going to stamp this here. Let me clean this. And then I took my blending brush and a green, and I just lightly went over here to shade it in, make it look like grass. Now he's going to be covering up some of this, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I'm going to take my red again, and we're going to call these apples because everybody knows apples just fall off the tree sometime and end up on the ground. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go with it. And then I think I'm going to color in some of this grass so it stands out a little bit. We're going to call this a big weed, not the top of the carrot. All right, so there is that. Now I have these two strips that this one is from the fruit salad that was celebration paper. So I got a strip of this, and then this piece was from the toadstool set. What's it called? Toadstool Garden. So I used the wood grain out of here. I was just pulling from everywhere, wasn't I? All right. So we're going to banner these ends as well. Let's stick these in here. That one's 3/4. And we got 1/2 inch. This one's 3/4. This one's 1/2 inch. So we're just going to put these on here. And I'm going to show you another little trick, something I used. Sometimes it's fun just to grab random things and start mixing and matching. It's nice that Stampin' Up! Has coordinating everything, but sometimes you just want to just play and try different colors and different things from different sets. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it just flat to my card here. We're going to put it right here. And then I ended up turning him into like a raccoon. This one, I colored him brown. This one, I gave him stripes on his tail. Thought he could be a raccoon. So I'm going to take him and pop him up here. Let's see, a lot of that is covered, so it didn't really matter. All right, then I took my, let me find it, what did I do with it? Let me grab it. I took my toadstool punch, and I'm going to use this kind of wonky shape here as like my word bubble, like I did here. You could always, you know, we have arrow punches and things like that that you can use to make an arrow coming off of this, you know, so like you have a word bubble. But I'm just going to ink this up a little bit. And we're going to stamp keep going. So again, another positive encouragement. So how fun would these be, just to randomly give these out to people, or to send, you know, a pack of them to someone. It all has positive words on them. We're going to stick that up here. And then I'm going to add, I have an apple and I have a heart. Let me see, I could probably do both. We could put the apple there. Since it's laying here on my desk, I might as well use them both, right? And then I'll add the heart up here. There you go. All right. So we have this. We have these two. And we have these two. What do you think? Aren't they adorable? I thought they were super cute. And then where's my box? Let me see. Let me show you my box again. Oh my, did I lose my box? So yeah, if you caught the beginning of the video, then you know I got all my kits made this weekend. Oh, you guys, I really did. I lost the box. All the kits made this weekend. So, oh, here it is. Oh my. So notes of encouragement. And all of these fit. Let me see. I only tried 3. Let me see how many I can get in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then let's do envelopes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could fit all of these in here. This would make an awesome gift to give someone. And there you go. Isn't that cute? So that will be your free gift. Here's my hostess code. If you order this week, then use this code. Now, if you didn't know, host codes are going away, which is, you know, it's okay, because I think it's going to be a good thing. If you place an order and it's over $20, then Stampin' Up! Is going to start rewarding you personally with your order. Now, you can take your order and build it up. You don't have to use your reward points right away. You can build them up and use them, and then use them on anything that you want. As far as I know, I don't have all the details yet, but yeah, so you guys won't be having to look for the host code or call me or what is the host code this week, or is this one expired? So this week, I think it's until next month, I think, is when they're starting to change things over. But for now, you can use this host code. So if you place an order $40 or more with me, then you'll get this bundle kit for free. And once again, I have the bunny set available. So you can get all of these for $40. You get $25 in product to go along with it. And then you can also add on the bundle or the stamp set. And then I also have this card kit that you can add on for another $20, just as an add-on. So you don't have to, but if you want both card kits, then you can do that. So there you have it. I think I covered everything that I needed to tell you guys. Oh, there was one more thing. So next month, with the new catalog coming out, our cardstock and certain items are going up in price. If you need cardstock, I suggest that you get it. It's not going to be like a huge jump, but it is going up, so just so you know. And I think that's it. If you haven't followed me yet on YouTube, I'm going to try to put this video over on YouTube, but if you haven't followed me yet on YouTube and you want to see some more videos, then hop on over there. And I am putting more stuff up on Instagram Reels and things like that. I'm trying to learn how to do this. So thanks for watching today. I hope you guys have a good week. I am going away on a craft retreat on Wednesday. So I'm trying to get everything done and ready, and I'm not even packed yet. So I'll get there. But all right, you guys have a good week, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.